Today we're looking at explosive claims of a confrontation between Carole Middleton and Queen Camilla at Windsor Castle. The story alleges that Catherine's mother shut down what some are calling bullying remarks aimed at young Princess Charlotte during a family luncheon. Buckle up as we break down every detail.
Hey guys, welcome back to Roger's Talking. Picture a private family luncheon at Windsor Castle. The kind of gathering that's meant to feel warm and low-key, even with royal titles floating around.
Princess Charlotte is the focus, a bright, confident young girl who's been excited about school and proud of what she's achieving there. Her parents, Prince William and Princess Catherine, are present. Her grandmother, Carole Middleton, is there too, the woman who has quietly anchored the Middleton family through every chapter of their very public life. King Charles and Queen Camilla are also in attendance. On paper, it should be a pleasant afternoon. According to the reports that have been circulating, it turned into something very different. The tension reportedly began when Charlotte, in that open way children have, was talking about her schoolwork and feeling good about it. Instead of simple encouragement, Queen Camilla allegedly made comments that came across as dismissive or belittling of that pride. Not long after, Charlotte had been playing outside in the gardens, normal, messy kid behaviour, and returned with muddy shoes. Again, the Queen allegedly criticised her appearance, framing it in a way that felt more like a scolding than gentle guidance. A child being made to feel small about her achievements or her normal play is hard enough. When it comes from the Queen herself in front of family, it apparently cut deeper. That's when Carole Middleton stepped in. Reports describe Carole confronting Camilla directly and publicly. She didn't wait for a private moment or pull her aside later. Right there in front of King Charles and the Wales family, she called out the behaviour and held the Queen accountable for speaking to her granddaughter that way. The room apparently went quiet. It was an uncomfortable, charged moment that no one in attendance is likely to forget soon. King Charles reportedly stayed silent through the exchange. Whether that was shock, a desire to avoid further escalation in the moment, or something else entirely, the stories suggest he didn't step in to defend or diffuse. The confrontation stood on its own. In the aftermath, Prince William is said to have acted quickly and decisively. Known for being extremely protective of his children's privacy and emotional space, he reportedly put strict security measures in place, effectively limiting Queen Camilla's direct access to his kids. The goal, according to the narrative, was to shield George, Charlotte and Louis from any repeat of that kind of interaction. It's a significant boundary, especially when it involves the Queen. Then comes the quieter but telling detail. King Charles later reached out to Carole Middleton privately to apologise. Not a public statement, not a grand gesture, just a personal acknowledgement that the incident had been hurtful and shouldn't have happened. In royal terms, that kind of private outreach from the king to a non-royal grandmother speaks volumes about shifting dynamics and who he sees as important to his grandchildren's well-being.
The reported result is that Queen Camilla has found herself more isolated within palace circles when it comes to the younger generation. Access that once felt natural has reportedly become more restricted.
Invitations and casual time with William and Catherine's children have reportedly thinned out as the Wales family prioritises protecting their kids and maintaining clear boundaries. This story hits different because it involves real family fault lines that have existed for years beneath the surface. Carole Middleton has always been the steady, no-nonsense presence in her children's lives. She helped raise 3 grounded kids in the spotlight and has remained close to her grandchildren. When she sees something she believes is wrong, especially directed at one of them, she doesn't stay quiet. That protective streak is exactly what many people admire about her. On the other side, Queen Camilla has spent years carefully rebuilding her public image and carving out a role supporting the king. Blended family dynamics are never simple, and adding royal protocol, public expectations, and different ideas about how children should behave only complicates things further. Comments that one person sees as just how things are done can land as criticism or even cruelty to someone else, especially a child. Princess Charlotte is at an age where encouragement shapes confidence. Feeling proud of doing well at school is healthy. Getting messy in the garden is normal childhood. When those things are met with disparaging remarks instead of warmth, it's easy to understand why a grandmother would feel the need to speak up. The fact that it happened in front of the king and the child's parents only raised the stakes. Prince William's response fits the pattern we've seen from him and Catherine for years. They have consistently chosen privacy, normal schooling, and emotional protection for their children over traditional royal exposure. If William believed his daughter needed shielding, even from within the family, drawing a hard line through security protocols would be consistent with everything we know about his priorities as a father.
King Charles finding himself in the middle is also revealing. His silence during the confrontation may have been an attempt to keep the peace in real time.
The later private apology to Carole suggests he recognized the damage and wanted to mend that particular relationship. It paints a picture of a man trying to hold a complicated family together while managing his own role as king, husband, and grandfather. The longer-term effect appears to be a cooling of Camilla's involvement with the Wales children. In royal life, access equals influence. When that access is quietly dialed back, it changes the texture of family life: holidays, birthdays, casual weekends, the small moments that actually matter to kids. The Wales family seems to be signaling that protecting their children's emotional environment comes before maintaining every traditional connection. Stories like this also remind us how fragile these family relationships can be under constant public interest. Leaks, whispers, and dramatic retellings spread fast. Whether every detail is precise or some elements have been amplified, the core tension feels believable to many observers. A grandmother defending her grandchild, a father enforcing boundaries, and a king caught between his wife and his son's family. It raises bigger questions too. How do you blend families when one side carries centuries of tradition and the other brings a more modern, grounded approach? Where do you draw the line between royal expectations of decorum and allowing children to simply be children? And what happens when those lines get crossed in ways that hurt the next generation?
Prince William and Princess Catherine have made it clear through their actions that their children's well-being is non-negotiable.
Carole Middleton has shown she will stand up, even to the Queen, when she believes her grandchildren need protecting. King Charles appears to be navigating the fallout with quiet diplomacy. Queen Camilla, for now, seems to be experiencing the consequences in reduced access and influence around the younger royals. These are the kinds of private storms that shape the public face of the monarchy over time. They don't always make headlines with official statements, but the ripples affect who gets invited where, who feels welcome, and how the next generation experiences family. What do you think about all of this? Was Carole Middleton right to confront the situation head-on in the moment, or should family disagreements stay behind closed doors no matter what? Do you believe Prince William's security measures were a necessary protection or an overreaction? And how do you see this affecting Queen Camilla's role going forward? Will the distance grow, or is there room for things to settle? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'm always interested in hearing different perspectives on these royal family stories. If this kind of deep, no-fluff breakdown is what you're looking for, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you catch the next one when it drops. We'll keep unpacking the latest developments with fresh eyes and straight talk.
Thanks for spending this time here today. These family dynamics inside the monarchy are never simple, and stories like this one show just how human even the most elevated households can be. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.